Well, hello and welcome to Kuma's Kitchen, and this time, well, I've decided to mix a little bit of Tex-Mex and my usual Japanese cooking, because one of the things we eat a lot of here in Japan is fried rice. I mean, it's really quick and easy. And in fact, my first apartment that I lived in when I was living by myself, I made fried rice a lot, because when I'd get home, there'd be leftover rice, I'd just grab a couple things. You can whip it up so quick and easy, and that's this one here too, quick and easy, but I made it Tex-Mex style. Yeah. So what do we got in here? Well, I got the rice and beans. We got a little bit of egg in there. What's this egg? So you gotta do that a little bit on the side. You'll see how we do that. And you throw it in there at the last minute. And of course, I've added in some chili powder and paprika and stuff, just kind of give it that flavor I want. And kidney beans. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think my wife's going to be happy when I bring this home today, because she loves my Tex-Mex cooking. And this is yeah, it's going to go down nice. Alright, let's go in the kitchen and make some right now. This Tex-Mex chicken fried rice is a pretty basic recipe. We really don't need too many ingredients, nothing really fancy here. What we've got across the front here, well, I've got half a teaspoon of salt. I've got 1 tablespoon of chili powder and 1 tablespoon of paprika. I went over here 3 tablespoons of olive oil and another half a tablespoon of olive oil. That's for later on with the eggs. Eggs, I got 3 eggs. I've got 1 can of red kidney beans, rinsed and drained, 1 onion chopped. 2.5 cups of rice, and of course in my case it's sticky Japanese rice, but yeah, as you can see, quite sticky. Any rice will do. And over here, I've just got 1 thigh from a chicken, so that is about 8 ounces or 230 grams of chicken. That's not critical. You could go more. I think I could actually go a little bit more. There's a little sparse. It's not bad, but you might want to go, 12 ounces, 10 ounces, somewhere around there. It really doesn't matter. 8 ounces is nice. It's going to give them that flavoring throughout there. So let's go with that. First thing I'm going to do over here, a little something in there. First thing I want to do here is, of course, I got my cast iron pot. And as usual, we're going to start off with medium heat. Let's get that up right there. Get that 3 tablespoons of olive oil going. And then, the onions. So, a lot of my recipes, you might know, start like this, right? We get those onions going first. And soften them up a bit. 5-6 minutes. So, 5-6 minutes on medium heat. Stirring around every once in a while. See you back here shortly. Alright, the onions are nicely softened up. What I want to do now is throw in that chicken. Now, this chicken, I think I forgot to mention earlier, has been cut into little pieces about 1/2 inch, sometimes 1/2 by 3/4, 1/2 by 1/2. Basically, I want them about the same size. I don't want them too big so they cook fast. Alright, get that mixed around there. Let's throw in that chili powder. Toss in the paprika and the salt. And then just mix that around. Get that going. I want to cook this. Stir it around. Make sure all the chicken gets into the heat for about 8 to 10 minutes. I'll see you back here then. Alright, that's looking really good. I mean, look down in here. Beautiful color on this. Smelling good. Okay, what I'll do now is toss in the rice. So, bring that in there. I'm going to break it up. I'll say if you got regular rice, you may not have to break it up as much, but sticky rice takes a bit. Alright, so got that in there. I'll get those little kernels out later. Something I want to point out. I'm doing a lot of tours, and I've seen a lot of people leaving rice behind in their bowl. quite a bit of rice at times. And I gotta tell you, having lived here as long as I have in Japan, it really bothers me because we do something called kanshoku. It means you eat every little bit. You eat every grain. You do not leave a grain behind. That's an insult to the farmer. It's an insult to the cook. I know it's maybe in other cultures it's kind of, you know, it's some kind of show or whatever to leave some. Not here. So please remember that when you come to Japan, it's a good idea to eat it all up. Eat every grain. You'll really impress the people here. Alright. Okay, so there we go. I'm breaking the rice up, getting it in with the here with the beans. And a couple little chunks left there. In with the meat, not the beans. The beans aren't even in there yet. But in with the chicken. So in go the beans. And then mix that around. And now what I want to do is I want to cook this, stir it around, fry up that rice a bit, fry up those beans a bit for about 6, 7, 8 minutes. In the meantime, we gotta get our eggs going. So, I got a couple little pieces of rice up there, so eat those up. Oh yeah. Oh, waste that good stuff. And because right now we got a bit of a rice shortage here. Alright. So then, the eggs, got the 3 eggs, crack into a bowl. 1, 2, 3. Whisk them up. And then, going to get the olive oil going over in this fry pan. Anyway, I bring my fry pan up just medium low. I don't want it too hot. Put that to 1/2 tablespoon of oil in there. All right. Just use the same spatula or spatula stirrer. We call it a kibella. Ki means wood. Bella means something shaped like this. All right. Okay. So gonna get the eggs in there. Now, all I want to do with these eggs, it's like making soft scrambled eggs. Let them get stirred, and then as they cook, they push it around a bit. It's not quite going yet, so just gonna let that sit for a minute. Meantime, ooh, that's hot. Stir this up some more. Oh, that's looking really good. Just gotta keep scraping out the bottom too, otherwise you're gonna get a little bit, anything stuck to the bottom. It's gonna be a little tiny bit, but like, save as much as we can, right? Yeah, that is gonna be a good dinner tonight. All right, put that in there. Let's go over here. It's starting to come together a little bit, so just keep turning it into itself until, oh, there we go. Starting to get some soft egg here. Let that sit for a minute. So each time just let it sit just a little bit, not too long. Starts to cook, and then turn in on itself again. All right, see there, the eggs are looking good. So now, just gonna add them into here. I'll turn the heat off on that. That's all ready to go. There we go. Turn that off. And then, just chop some of those eggs in there. That's it. Just kind of roughly, it doesn't have to be everywhere, just kind of you want some eggs throughout, and that's looking really nice. Very good. There we go. All right, ready for dinner. All right, if you like this Tex-Mex chicken fried rice, well, stick around and check out the other original Kevin Riley recipes here on Kuma's Kitchen. Also make sure that you click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out any, because who knows what's coming up next week. Now, go make this and make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.